I think the university right now has significant momentum that has started, when President Sheikman came on board, and he was here in 2007. If you look at where the university is now in terms of its fundraising, just completing a very successful campaign with It Starts With State, facility improvements, and then overall effort for student success on campus. I think all those things have taken a significant step forward. Our new strategic plan really outlines what the next steps that the university is going to take in a number of different areas. Well, I think what's helped it, and I think it goes back to what we did from a marketing perspective. Previously, a lot of the focus in the marketing campaign was what you could do after you left South Dakota State. The You Can Go Anywhere From Here campaign was extremely successful, but it did just that. I think it put a focus on what happens when you leave SDSU. One of the things we talked about early on in our current campaign, our B Grade Start Here, two things. One, we needed to put focus back on the university and what happens here at the university. And then two, we need to talk about opportunity. What were the opportunities that are afforded if you attend South Dakota State and pursue a degree from this institution? So I think it fell really in line with a lot of the other areas of campus that were moving forward that I mentioned previously. I think from a marketing standpoint, it's just talking about the things we do well. I think for a lot of times, there was a number of times that I noticed when I first came here and then working with our marketing firm, or the university's marketing firm out of Michigan, a little of that Midwestern modesty, people not as willing to talk about all the good things and sort of stick their chest out. Reality is that we have very nationally competitive programs in a number of different areas. We can say we have one of two dairy science programs that teaches production and management. We can say that our College of Nursing produces higher test scores than the national average. We can say we have 100% job placement rate out of our College of Pharmacy. I mean, these are things that make us nationally relative against any similar program in the country. So I think that's one of the things, first and foremost. And then there's been a physical transformation on campus. We're building the right facilities to help teach the next generation of workforce. And I think there's some other things that are coming along with that as well. As we learned in our strategic planning process, there's a classroom renovation, 5-year classroom renovation plan that I think is a direct result that came out of our strategic planning process. It's going to be critical to the ongoing success of the university and being able to train and teach students in the type of facilities that they need to learn in today. If you go to our enrollment numbers in the Impact 2018, I mean, it clearly says right here that we want about just over 11,405 students on the Brookings campus, 2,608 in our programs that are offered off campus online and in our attendance centers. So we're looking at an enrollment of about 14,000 students between now and 2018. Enrollment is strategic. Certain universities, when you look at how they market themselves, will market just strictly for enrollment numbers. And I think that's where you lose the quality of the programs that you offer. So everything that we've done in our strategic planning process to look at enrollment is done strategically in the way that we can best teach and train those students that come in and really target those areas where we can support their success on campus and in these other areas that we talked about. It gives us a great story to tell. It gives us a great position to have. I think we've worked really hard at positioning the university and the type of activities that go on this campus on a daily basis. So what you see is, yes, in terms of marketing the university, it gives us a great opportunity to tell a great story.